There you go.
All right. Happy Thursday morning, everyone. Good morning. We're going to get started with Pilates. So let's bring our feet hip width, all 10 toes facing forward, parallel. And we will just take 2 beautiful breaths before we do anything, just so we want to see how we're feeling today on the mat. We inhale. And then take a big out breath. Let the shoulders relax. Softness in the knees. Inhale. Fill up the belly. Exhale. Let all the air out. And then just check in with your neck, your shoulders. Make sure everything is feeling good. And let's do 3 standing roll downs. So we inhale. And we exhale. Let's bring the chin to the chest. And right away, let's scoop out the belly. We're keeping the hips right over the ankles. And we're trying to find space in the vertebrae. So as we round down, we're opening the vertebra, the compressed vertebra. Then the fingertips touch the mat. The head is heavy. Let's inhale here at the bottom. Let's exhale and roll it up. We still have a nice softness in the knees. The glutes are working here. The abs are working to help us round back up. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Let the head float up. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. And chin to chest as we exhale. We're scooping up. So even as we lower down, we're scooping up. Thinking about this same motion when we do our roll-ups. Inhale here. Exhale. Lifting up through the pelvic floor. Glutes, abs. Shoulders down. Those heavy arms. And float the head up at the very last minute. We'll do 1 more and stay bottom this time. And we exhale and we roll down. And let's keep bending the knees even more. Place the palms of the hands on the mat. We'll do our hamstring stretches. Inhale with bent knees. Exhale and straight. Inhale and bend. Just do these nice and gentle to start. We're still cold. And this time, let's roll it up. Inhale to bend. Exhale to roll up. Keeping those hips over the ankles. Pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. And floating the head up. At the last minute, let's place the hands on the shoulders. We'll do our shoulder circles. 1 full breath per circle. We'll do 4 in each direction. And for people at home, we are going to use the ball. So if you have a ball or a block, let's go the other way. Please grab it. And then bring the arms down by the side. Let's do our let's do our lateral stretch. So I'm going to come a little wider with the feet. Reach 1 arm up overhead. And reach up and over. Trying not to rotate forward or back. Finding that beautiful stretch through the side body. And let's stay on this side. So we come up through center. Do 2 more. And 1 more time. Make sure you breathe through these. And bring it up. We'll go to the other side. Reach the other arm up. And over. Exhale. And we'll come back up. So use the breath to go a little bit deeper. And bring it back up. Bring the arm down. We'll do our, I can't speak today, hip circles. Place the hands on the hips, and we'll go wide with the feet a little bit turned out, and we'll do our hip circle. This is to lubricate the hips. Opens up the front of the hips. We'll do 4 in each direction. And go the other way. This also feels good on the low back. And then bring it back to center. And we'll bring the feet back into shoulder width. Let's do our torso circles. We'll do 3 in each direction. So we'll round the arms out in front. Abs are in. Softness in the knees. Inhale as we come to the side. Reach out of the waist. Small extension. Come to the other side. And then round forward. We'll do 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. 1 more. And then we will go the other way. Inhale. And 2. And 3. And then we will let the arms hang heavy and the head hang heavy. We'll inhale here. Exhale, round it up. Shoulders pressing down, head floating up. Take a layer off and we will go down to the mat. So let's come to the front. For our sit down, we're going to stack the hands. Again, arms can be out in front. If you prefer that, it's either way is fine. If your forearms are stacked, you're going to press the top forearm into the bottom and the bottom into the top. We're going to step 1 foot back. So the toes, so you can have the toes tucked like I have now, or you can put the top of the foot on the mat. Whatever feels more comfortable and feels like you can balance better. Draw the abs in enough, reach up through the crown of the head first. And then we're going to start to lower down, pressing into those forearms. First to the knee, and then all the way down. Grab your ball, place the ball between the lower thighs, kind of around the knee area, and roll down. We're going to do some crunches. The heels can come in a little bit closer to the sit bones. Up to you, whatever feels comfortable here. They are in line. The heels are in line with the sit bones. The feet are parallel. Squeeze the ball. We really want to activate the inner thighs here. I'm going to keep cueing you to squeeze that ball, and you should get some fire going on in the inner thighs. Let's bring the arms to the ceiling. Let's inhale to prepare. On the exhale, the chin comes to chest. We start to lift up, and the arms come to hip level. So the tips of the shoulder blades are still on the mat, not up very high. We're looking right at the ball. We're reaching the fingertips long, and then we come back down, and the arms come to the ceiling. Head down. This time we'll reach the arms back, but here's how the breath goes. We inhale first. On the exhale, we reach the arms back so that the ribs melt down. Keep squeezing the ball. Inhale, arms to ceiling, chin to chest. We reach fingertips for the ball in front of us. Squeeze the ball. And that is our move. Inhale. Exhale, arms go back. Arms come to ceiling. And we reach forward. And we come back. Exhale, arms go to the ears. Inhale, arms to ceiling. Exhale, reaching forward. Hold it there. Squeeze the ball. And we inhale, arms to ceiling. Exhale back. We'll do 1 more. Inhale to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Reach the fingertips forward. And we'll stay right here. I'm going to come down a little lower. So just the tips of the shoulder blades are on the mat. Place the hands behind the head. Let the head rest in the hands. Squeeze that ball. Now, right now, my inner thighs are on fire. Are yours on fire? If they're not, squeeze more. All right, from here, we lower and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. So we are using the abs to hinge from the ribs and lift us up. Don't pull on the head. Exhale up. So you're not going up very high. That is the beauty here. You don't need to pull on the head. You're just using the abs to go up as high as you can go, which isn't very high. Inhale back, exhale up. Because we're just warming up the transverse abdominis. Keep squeezing the ball. Couple more. Tips of the shoulder blades just barely coming off the mat. We're going to hold the next one up. Hold it here. Now we add a rotation. Left elbow to ceiling. We look down at the bottom elbow. We look back to center, come back to center, and we lower. Inhale, exhale, lift. We go the other way. We rotate and center. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Keep squeezing the ball. And rotate. And center. And down. Keep squeezing. Lift. And rotate. And center. And down. Exhale. And over. And back. And down. Exhale. Up. And rotate. And back. And down. Let's do one more each side. Really warming up those obliques. And last one. And rotate. This time, stay in the center and lift it. Keep squeezing the ball. Reach the arms long at hip level. Woo, my quads, my thighs. I'm sorry, my inner thighs are on fire. Yours? Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, let's lower down for just a second and breathe. Let go of the ball just for a second. Whew, that was a lot. We're going to do hundreds next. So we're going to squeeze the ball some more. We're going to do 5 sets of 100 in with knees bent, feet flat, and squeezing the ball, and then 5 in tabletop. And that's it. Okay? So we will get set up here. We'll bring the arms to the ceiling, sink the shoulders down, squeeze the ball again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chin to chest, and arms to hip level. Squeeze the ball. And we're going to pump the arms vigorously. Keep squeezing. Here we go. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. Tabletop. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Squeeze that ball. 4. Exhale. And 5. And exhale. And bring these into chest. Bring the head down. And rock everything. Are we warmed up? Not quite, Liz?
Yeah, well,
Sort of. Okay. We're going to do roll up next. The ball can go between the ankles or between the calves. The knees can stay bent if you like, or you can straighten them. In either case, we're going to squeeze that ball. So again, we're still activating the inner thighs here. Larry, let me see you squeeze that ball. Come on. Not just there for show. Squeeze that ball. Bring the arms to the ceiling. And let's melt those shoulders down. We're going to inhale to prepare. On the exhale, the arms come back to the ears. Let the ribs melt. Inhale, arms to ceiling. Then chin to chest. And on the exhale, we squeeze that ball and we start to round up. Reaching the fingertips forward, the heels forward, while pressing the back ribs back. So I'm fighting this here. So as I'm reaching forward, my ribs are pressing back and I get the C curve. Beautiful articulation, squeezing. Fingertips are going down to the ankles and crown of the head is going to the knees. And then we're going to stack the spine, sit up tall. Yes, beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, lumbar spine rounds down. Squeeze the ball. Keep squeezing. One vertebra at a time. Until the head is down and the arms are to the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, arms go back. And then we inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. We do it again. Squeeze the ball. Reach the heels forward. Inner thighs are working here. Fingertips to ankles, crown of head to knees. Press those back ribs to the back wall. Then we stack the spine, we sit up tall. And let's take an inhale and circle the right arm up and back And lean back a couple inches with a straight back. Exhale forward. Keep squeezing that ball. Inhale, reach up. And reach back. Exhale, forward. Let's round it down. Inhale first. Exhale, lumbar spine first. And one vertebra at a time. Each vertebra comes down to the mat until the shoulders, the head, and the arms are straight to the ceiling. And we'll do one more and stay at the top. Inhale first. Exhale, the arms back. And let it come up, chin to chest, exhale. Press belly button into spine. Feel every vertebra articulate as you round up. Keep reaching those fingertips to the ankles and crown of head to the knees. And pressing the back ribs to the back wall. And stack the spine. And sit up tall and bring the arms down. We're going to do rolling like a ball. With the ball underneath our knees. This one, with the ball, and you don't have to use it, but if you do, you really have to bring those heels as close to the sit bones as possible. Otherwise, the ball, when you go back and your heels are at the ceiling, the ball will run away from you. So you're really going to squeeze here. You can place the hands on the shins, on the outside here. So the wider your elbows, the less challenging it's going to be. The tighter your ball is, the more challenging it's going to be. All right? So find where you want to be to balance here at the top. So I'm squeezing the ball. I'm pressing my back ribs toward the wall behind me. I'm reaching up through the crown of the head. So what we don't want to do here is we don't want to compress everything. All right, so we want to let the shoulders come down. Away from the ears, we want to reach the crown of the head up, even though we're looking down at our navel. Right, so we want a slight cervical roundness here so we don't hit our heads when we go back. Yeah, that's beautiful, Pam. Nice. Nice, Larry. Beautiful. C. Nice. Liz. Okay. So from here, find that balance point. Don't roll yet. Find the balance point where you almost lose your balance. And you have to hold on really tight or you will go down. I want to see that. I want to see you almost go down. Nice, Larry. Larry's like, no, I got this. I'm just going to be here. All right, let's actually roll. So we're looking down. We're pressing those back ribs back, and we roll. And we come up and we find that balance again. And we roll. And we roll. Keep those heels in nice and close. And let's do one more. Nice massage for the spine. Up. Let's remove the ball. Bring the legs to tabletop. Reach the arms out. Let's do an open leg rocker. We can place hands under thighs, or we can place hands on shins. We can straighten legs. So these are all the different options. Open the legs. Close the legs. Now, again, hands can be under thighs. These can be bent. Open legs. Close legs. Do we want to try rolling? Let's try rolling. So we're going to open them about hip width. We're going to look down into our navel again. Remember, keep those shoulders down away from the ears. We start to round the lumbar spine. Again, we find that place where we're just about to go back. And then we come up and pull those legs into the hip sockets as you come up. Pull them in. We'll try it again. We round first. We start to go back. We come up, we pull those legs into the hip sockets. One more round, balance, and go back. Hold it here. Bring them together. Lift the arms up. And then we'll bring the arms down, just round forward. And respect the spine. Tall. From here, we'll do our series 5. We're going to bend one knee. Start to round back. Place the left hand on the inside of the knee, the right hand on the ankle. I'm going to lift the left leg. I'm going to round down for our transition for single leg stretch. Now I have a variation here for you. We're pulling this knee in. Now we're going to take both hands and put them behind the head. We've got some crunches here. We leave the knee in, the leg long. We lower down and exhale up. Again, this is just the abs working here. Don't pull on the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're only doing 5 on this side. One more. Inhale. Hold it here. Switch legs. Pull that left knee in. We lower, exhale up. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it here. Bring both knees in. Reach the crown of the head a little higher. Hands on the shins. Do a double leg stretch. Just 5. Inhale. Reach up and out. Exhale. Bring it in. You're always reaching the crown of the head higher and higher for the ceiling. 3 more. And reach. And reach. And reach. One more. And reach. Beautiful. Bring the head down. Rock it side to side. We're going to do more crunches, but with the scissor legs. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Both legs to the ceiling. Hands behind the head. Again, head resting in hands. We're going to lower the left leg all the way down. Now the leg can actually come all the way down to the mat, and you can use it as a supporting leg, or it can hover just a few inches above the mat, which is obviously harder. All right, we inhale down. Exhale. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Hold it here. Switch the legs. Scissor up. Inhale down. And 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Hold it here. Bring both legs up to the ceiling. We have lower and lift. Now make sure that sacrum is long on the mat. So really press that sacrum down. All right, don't let there be a tuck in your tailbone. We lower the legs to 45. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down. And exhale up. 3 more. And 2. And 1. And bend the knees and bring the head down. Take a breath. We have crisscross. And I have a variation for crisscross too. Inhale, bottom. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Straighten the left leg. Right knee is bent. Left elbow to ceiling. Look down at the bottom elbow. We're going to stay on this side. So the knee and the leg don't move. We're just going to come down with the torso and back up. That's 1. And lower. Exhale, 2. And lower. That's 3. Keep looking down at the bottom elbow. 4. And lower. And that's 5. Now we switch to the other side. Reach that elbow up. Look down at the bottom elbow. We lower. Exhale, 5. And lower. 4. And 3. 2. Hold it here. Now we do a regular crisscross. We cross, and that's 1. And switch. That's 2. Switch. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. We'll just do 8. And 8. Bring the knees into the chest. You're done with the series 5. Ooh, yes. My abs are warm now. going to do some bridges. So we'll bring the feet back down onto the mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat, and arms are long. Sides. Here, make sure the shoulders are pressing down, arms are pressing down. Heels are in line with sit bones. Inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck tail. Kneecaps reach forward. Heels feel like they're coming toward your shoulders. Keep those ribs in and keep pressing down into the hands and the arms. We'll just lower and lift, get the glutes woken up here. So let's lower and squeeze, and lower and squeeze, lower and squeeze, lower and squeeze. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up. Let's lower down and then grab the ball. Lower it back down. Grab your ball, place it between your knees or thighs. We're going back up again. Inhale first. Exhale, tuck the tail. Lift everything up. Squeeze that ball. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And move lower and lift. Every time you lift, squeeze the ball so that the inner thighs are working. So lower, squeeze, up. And lower, squeeze, up. Lower, squeeze, up. Lower, and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this one up and we squeeze it in. Squeeze and release for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can grab the ball and just remove it. Stay in that bridge. We're going to do marches. Lift the right leg up to tabletop and down. Lift the left. Down. Keep those hips nice and high as you do this. And left. The last one right. And last one left. Hold it here. This time we slide the right leg out along the mat and we lift it. Scissor it up to the ceiling. Flex the foot and lower and point. Lift. Flex. And lower and point. And lift. Flex. Keep pressing the arms into the mat. Lift one more. Flex. And lower and point. Lift. Hold it here. Hold it. Lower that leg all the way down. And then slide it in. Let's change legs. Slide the left leg out. Scissor it up to the ceiling. Keep those hips nice and high. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Hold this one up. Lower it all the way down. Slide it in. Hold it here. One more. Let's go up to the off the heels. So onto the balls of the feet. You might need to bring the balls of the feet in a little closer. We're going to lower and squeeze. Lower, squeeze. Now use the backs of the arms. Press into the mat as you lift those hips. Lower, squeeze. Glutes are working here. Squeeze. Lower and squeeze. Hold it at the top. We'll pulse for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. We're going to do marches now. Lift the right and lower and the left and lower and right and lower and left and lower. Just one more. Right. A lot on the calves and left. And then hold it here. Bring the heels down. Lift the toes off the mat to stretch the calves. And place the feet back down. Inhale at the top. And roll it back down. Bouncing everything into the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Rocked. Place the hands behind the thighs. We'll rock up. We're going to come to all fours position. we'll take one more layer off. One final. All right. So we're going to get into an all fours position for a cat-cow and then some leg lifts. Knees right under shoulders. I'm sorry. Knees right under hips. Wrists, you weren't even listening. Wrists under shoulders. From here, we'll do our cat-cow. So we inhale and arch. So we're going to lift the chest, reach it forward, and the tailbone reaches up. Exhale and round. Tops of the feet are pressing down into the mat. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. So just use this few seconds to really articulate the spine. So good for the spine. And one more time. And let's do this. Let's do the tail wag so that we come back to neutral spine. Let's lift the right foot off the mat as if it's our tail. We're going to cross it over the midline and look for that foot behind us. Look over the left shoulder. And then bring it all the way over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. And back to the left. This is some lateral spinal articulation. To the right and back to center. And lower down, lift the left foot off the mat, cross it over, look over the right shoulder. And over the left. And right. And left. And come back to center. Bring that foot down. Let's step the right foot back. And let's just stretch the Achilles, stretch the calf here before we start. And then we're going to lift the foot off the mat, leg off the mat, all 5 toes. Look down. Make sure all 5 toes are facing down toward the mat. That's how we know our hips are square. And once you've done that, then you can point the toe. We're going to lower and extend. Lower, extend. So think about extending each time, not lifting. Lower, extend, lower, extend. It feels very different to do it that way. Extend, lower, extend. We're going to hold the next one up. Hold it here for circles for 5, 4, 3, 2. Other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Flex the foot. Bring the heel into the glute. Now we lower the knee down and press the foot to the ceiling. And lower. And press. Up. And lower. Press. So think about that knee reaching for the wall behind you. And then, of course, that foot will go to the ceiling. Press. 2 more. Lower. Press. And lower. Press. And then bring that knee back down onto the mat. We're going to do 5 all-fours push-ups from here. I like to bring my hands in a little closer for this. So I really only have like about a hand and a half width in between, because these are tricep push-ups. So we're going to pitch the chest forward toward the front of the mat and bend the elbows and press up. And we have 5 all together. So this is 4. And press. So keep pitching forward. 3. This will protect your shoulders. And 2. And you should feel it in your triceps. Yes? And 1. Lift, tuck the toes. Let's sit back, roll wrists. Those are hard. We will do that on the other side. My mask on. All right, here we go. We come back to all fours, tops of the feet on the mat. Let's step the left foot back. Let's stretch the calf first. Then lift the leg off the mat and then check and make sure that your hips are square. Are all 5 toes facing down. Point the toes. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. Tap, reach. Tap, extend. Tap, extend. Tap. Tap. Last one here. Let's hold it up. Circles for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And go the other way. 5. And 4. 3. 2. Hold it here. Flex the foot. Heel comes in. We lower the knee. Press it up. Squeeze the glute. And squeeze. 3. Squeeze it up. 4. 5. 6. Let's do 2 more. 7. And 8. We will lower that knee down. We've got 5 more push-ups. And here we go. We bend. We keep those elbows close to the sides. We pitch the chest forward for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. 1. Beautiful job once again. Tap the toes, wrists, stretching the feet. Relax the wrist. Roll the shoulders. We're going to do some side stuff in the high kneeling position. So I want to show you the position first. We're going to be long this way on the mat. I want to show you in this direction that when I'm in high kneeling, my hips are open, right? So what tends to happen, particularly once we put a foot out, is this hip, which is now open, wants to bend, and we don't want that, right? So we want to keep it open like this. So even when we come to the side, we want to keep that open. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. I want to do this. All right, so let's come to the high kneeling position. We're pressing those hips out. And then we're going to bring one leg out to the side. So I have my leg externally rotated, which you can do see if that feels better or not better, or you can do it with parallel leg, but it feels a little better with it externally rotated. We're going to reach the opposite arm up to the ceiling. And then it's going to come down. Keep an eye on this hip, right? As it comes down, and we're going to find that balance point. There we go. And we lower and lift. So that hip is pressing forward. 2. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. Hold on. 8. Let's circle back. 4. 3. 2. 1. Circle front. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now elbow to knee. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it here. Bring that toe down on the mat. Keep pressing this hip forward. Reach the arm overhead. Now arm and leg meet in the middle. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful job. Now we are going to do a little challenge. So place the weight on that foot. I'm going to bring my arm to the ceiling. This is a side plank. Okay, so the weight is on the top leg. I'm going to lift the bottom leg up, put it behind the top, and balance. And I'm going to lift through the bottom waist here. 3. And 2. And 1. And I bring it back down. And in. And do that on the other side. Another leg out. Open. Reach down. We find the balance point. 8 and 7. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 4 circles, 4, 3, 2, 1, out of the way, 4, 3, 2, 1, elbow to knee, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring that toe down, reach the arm overhead, and we only have 4 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arm to the ceiling. Plant that foot either inside edge of the foot, or if it's turned out, the entire foot is on the mat. Lift one leg up. Lift through the waist. So that's where all the work is coming, is the bottom waist lifting up. 3, 2, and 1. Lift this down. Sorry, you guys. Woo. All right, we're going to do some clams to open the hips. So we'll come down to this side, down the side, onto the forearm. Knees are bent like in a tabletop. So knees are lower than hips. And top arm can be a kickstand, can be on hip, wherever you want it to be. Just make sure you're not collapsing into that shoulder. Right? So we're pressing into the forearm. We're going to open the clam. Close. 2 more. Open. Now we're going to add an extension. So we open, extend, and tap, in, and out. Extend, and close. Extend, and close. Last one. And close. Now open the clam, knee to knee, toe to toe. We really are internally rotating and externally rotating that hip. Really good. Hip openers. In, and out. Last one. In, and out. Close the clam. We're going to bring this leg out in front. Big toe facing the floor. Tap and lift. And tap. Are you feeling it back here? Tap. Internally rotated. Tap. And hold it lifted. Point the toe. Circles back. 4, 3, 2. Circles front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Tap it. Press it up. We'll do a little mermaid here. Reach over. Forearm comes down. Reach along. Press it up. One more time. Come to center. Bring the arms in. We're going to switch the legs. No hands. We'll come down to the other side and open the hip on the other side. Elbow right on your shoulder, hip on hip. And open and close. Open and close. Open. Close. 2 more. Open. And we add the extension. So we open, extend, and tap and in. Open. Extend. So we try to keep that hip open as we extend the leg and keep pressing into the forearm. And reaching up through the crown of the head so we don't collapse. Let's do one more. Open, extend, and then close it down. Now we're going to open and do our knee to knee. Knee to knee, lift up, and up. Up, and in, up, and 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Close the clam. We're going to bring the leg out in front, internally rotate, goes toward 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes, circles. 3, 2, other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Give it a tap. Press up. That say. You're jumping over. Yeah. There we go. Good, bring it back center. We'll just switch to legs one more time. Just to see if we can do it. We did it. And bring the arms down. The breath. Grab some water, and then we're going to come down onto our bellies and do some swans. Oh. 3 cups of coffee. All right. So come on down when you're ready. Work the back body. First, we'll stretch the front of the hips with our swan. So my hands are going to be a little wider than the mat and forward of my ears. Pubic bone presses down. Abs are drawing in and up as if you're trying to get them right off the mat. You can press the tops of the feet down and lift the kneecaps off the mat. We inhale to prepare. On the exhale, the shoulder blades come together first. Then we start to press up. Keep those abs in. Reach the crown of the head. Keeping the chin tucked slightly. It's really just the crown of the head that's lifting. And then think about where those shoulders are. Bring them down away from the ears. And if you externally rotate them just a little, that will help bring them down away. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Pull the mat toward you. Lengthen the spine. And lower back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Shoulder blades come together. Abs are drawn in and up. Push them out away. Lift it up. Lift those kneecaps off. And let's lower back down. We'll go up one more time, do our neck roll. Inhale first. Exhale. Press it up. Now we look over the right shoulder. And we release the neck. Chin to chest. Draw a semicircle. Look over the left shoulder. Look straight ahead. We go the other way. The left shoulder. Release the neck. Right shoulder. Straight ahead. Inhale at the top. Exhale, let's lower down. Hold it here. Arms are in goal post. We're going to lift everything off the mat and hold it. So abs draw in and up. Pubic bone presses down. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale, lift everything up. Goal post arms. Shoulder blades are pressing together. Your neck is long. Everybody looks good. Hold here. And then lower. We'll do one more like that, and we'll add on. Inhale to prepare. Abs draw in and up. And exhale up. And lower down. This next one, we'll add on the extending the arms. So inhale. Exhale, lift everything up. Bring the arms out in front. Superman. Pull those elbows back in. Lift the chest. And lower down. We'll do that again. Inhale first, exhale up. Shoulder blades together. Reach the arms out. Pull them back in. Lower back down. We're going to add the sweep of the arms to the thighs this time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. We sweep them out, or out in front. Sweep them back to the thighs. Lift the chest. Shoulder blades together. Bend the elbows. Lower down. We'll do another like that. Lift everything up. Bring the arms out in front. Sweep them back. Hold it here. Bend the elbows. Lower down. We'll change it one more time. This time, we inhale, everything comes up. Lift the arms, reach the arms out in front. Then place the left hand down on the mat. Press into that hand and reach back. Little rotation. And then bring it back out. Lift both arms up. Place the right hand down and press into it. Here, reach that one back. Come back where we started. Lift. Let's swim. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Lower down. Place the hands under shoulders. Let's come into a cat-cow. The cat part of the cat-cow, around it. Tuck the toes. Start to shift the hips back. This time what we're going to do is we're going to bring the crown of the head down onto the mat. I'm still rounded. My toes are tucked. Reach the arms around to the heels and pull into the heels. See if you can find a nice stretch through the lower back here. And then whenever you want, place the tops of the feet down and lower everything down into that child's pose. Let everything stretch and relax. And then let's round up through the spine. Roll back. 3, 2, 1. Roll forward. 3, 2, and 1. And I have one more thing, which is a mountain climber plus. I'll show you. A mountain climber plus. So we'll start in all fours. We'll step back into the plank position. So we'll do 4, and they can be fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or they can be slow. 2, 3, 4. Then we lower ourselves all the way down. And the options, of course, are all the way down, all the way up, or knees to hips to shoulders, up, up, up. And then we repeat. We just do 3 sets of those. Down and up. 4, down and up. All right? So that's a little maybe sneak preview into what I'll do next week. Except more of 10. All right. To get our heart rate up. All right, so all fours. Step the right foot back and the left foot back. We're in a nice plank position. Neck is long. And let's do 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come into the plank again. And then you can come to knees, hips, shoulders, and then back up the way you started. And we have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we lower down. And we press it up. And one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we lower down. And we press it up. We hold it here. Hold it here. Quads engaged. Glutes engaged. Press the hips up into our down dog. Heels come down to the mat. Tailbone reaches for the ceiling. Taps in. Lift the heels up again. Lower down. This time, walk the feet into the hands. See if you can keep your legs straight, no bend in the knee, until you can't go anymore. Then we bend the knees. Feet are hip width. Hands go behind the ankles. Grab onto one wrist. Inhale here. Exhale. Pull the nose toward the knees for that hamstring stretch. Inhale and bend. Exhale and straight. 2 more.
On the next inhale and bend, we'll roll it up. So inhale and bend, we'll exhale and roll up. Abs dropping and up. C curve. Space in the vertebra. Stacking the spine. Shoulders down away from ears. And hip floats up. Let's do 3 breaths together. In our Pilates stance, heels are together, toes are apart. We're still squeezing those inner thighs. We inhale, push the arms all together. Reach out of the waist, press the hips forward, then we exhale. Beautiful breath in, reach it back. And we exhale. And last time. And reach back. And exhale. Center. You're all done. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Thanks, Jayne.
It's going to be a beautiful day. Thanks for coming. People at home, thank you for joining. And see you next time.